Hi दोस्तों, Hare Krishna. Welcome to today's video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this very interesting stock that I came across by the name Cholamandalam Finance. It is a part of Murugappa Group. So I will walk you through the presentation deck, the recent presentation deck as of March 2025 that we have received. This is a very nice stock after going through the presentation and the report that we went through. So I will be giving you a brief about it. Standard disclaimer before we start the session for today that this is not any stock recommendation advice. So do consult your advisor before investing into this stock. Okay. So let us start. A few important points that are noted in this talk, which really inspired me to really further go into it. I will highlight only those few important points. We all know that this company, Cholamandalam Finance, is like it's a part of a Murugappa group. So if you know about Murugappa group, it's a 124-year-old group. So it is a large enterprise and a long history of record that they have against their business. Consolidated, they are having close to 9.3 billion turnover as of now. So it is one company out of the entire Murugappa group. So it is a big group. So यहाँ पे risk mitigate हो जाता है ऐसे नहीं कि this company is going to go down or your investment is going to go down or zero. अगर हम मुरुगुप्पा ग्रुप में इसको उनका ओवरव्यू देखें like financial services is a part of Cholamandalam, the company which we are tracking. And ओवरऑल मार्केट कैप में देखेंगे तो आफ्टर इंजीनियरिंग फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज मुरुगुप्पा ग्रुप को ओवरऑल रेवेन्यू देता है. तो ऐसे नहीं है कि लाइक इफ दे हैव टू रियली shut the business, agriculture business could be one of them because that is not a big part of the Murugappa group as to what financial services and the engineering industry is. So इसके अंदर जो चोलामंडलम फाइनेंस जो आता है that is over here, that is covering all of this. Okay. So few important things which I noted in this deck is एक तो कंपनी का देख लिया, कंपनी ग्रुप का प्रेजेंस कितना बड़ा है. सेकेंडली देखो 64,000 एम्प्लॉइज है तो कोई रिस्क नहीं है. 1600 ब्रांचेस है वर्ल्ड वाइड. ओके. 127,000 करोड़ का मार्केट कैप है. टोटल 1.99 लाख करोड़ ये लोग मैनेज कर रहे हैं एसेट्स. So there is no risk to invest in this company because it is a big short company to get invested into. Now, why I like this is there are key points to note. This one I will explain you more a little more into the individual details. इनके individual segments है जहाँ पे ये लोग loan देते हैं. So basically whatever money they have, they lend this money to different individuals and different companies. So इनके loan के different types है, like vehicle finance करते हैं, property के against loan देते हैं, home loan देते हैं, okay. And then small and medium enterprises companies को they give loan, and then personal loan, business loan they give, secured borrowings के according वो लोग loan देते हैं. अब ये इंडिविजुअल इसमें से जो इंटरेस्टिंग जो है ना अभी आज के टाइम पे से इनका कोर जो है मेजर पार्ट ऑफ देयर बिजनेस इज व्हीकल फाइनेंसिंग विथ विच दे स्टार्टेड. ओके. इन्होंने स्टार्ट इससे किया था बट देन इनके जो डिफरेंट सेगमेंट्स है जैसे कि ये लोन अगेंस्ट प्रॉपर्टी, दिस इज ग्रोइंग एट अ वेरी रैपिड पेस. Then home loan also, if you see, this is also growing at a very rapid pace of 35-40%. Then SME का कैटेगरी जो है 37% से इनका ग्रो हो रहा है. एंड देन इनका जो secured loans है और पर्सनल लोन्स, प्रोफेशनल लोन्स, बिजनेस लोन, सैलरीड एंड सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड के लिए वो 39% से ग्रो हो रहा है. So this is very rapidly growing. And then secured business loan, this is mostly happening in tier 3 and tier 4 regions of India where there is a lot of economical activity and government attention is. And definitely government, we know the election is going to come in 2029. Government attention will be more on those regions to grow the economy over there. And likely wise, they will see a major growth in this a secured business loan and secured personal loan, which is happening over there, which has seen a growth of 312%. So that is also interesting to note. So this is just employees. I'll skip through it. Few important points see here is where their pan-India presence is. So it is not a company which is present in just one geography. So there is no risk to invest in this particular stock for a good term. Now, why we should invest in this stock? Another point is if you look at their financial snapshot over 15 years, here is where I really liked about it. Now, tell me one company you will really find finance oriented like an NBFC company, which is really growing their profit before tax at 34%. There is only one company, Bajaj Finance, I can recall. Okay. So 34% CAGR पे प्रॉफिट को ग्रो करना मीन्स डेफिनेटली स्टॉक ने तो मल्टीबैगर रिटर्न दे दिया है बट दैट डज नॉट मीन कि आगे नहीं देगा. There are very high chances, and I will explain you that why. सी डिसबर्समेंट के टर्म्स में इनका जो डिसबर्समेंट है, लाइक ये लोग जो लोन डिसबर्स कर रहे हैं एवरी ईयर, दे हैव ग्रोन बाय 40%. This is a massive growth in terms of loan disbursement. So they have a huge access to the market and a very huge access to the capital. That proves this point. ये तो उनका बाइफर्केशन है कि कौन सा व्हीकल किस में जा रहा है. अब इसमें ना मैं आपको एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज बताता हूँ. ये सेगमेंट वाइज डिटेल्स है. ओके, ये प्रोडक्ट वाइज है. ये व्हीकल फाइनेंस है. व्हीकल फाइनेंस इनका कोर बिजनेस है, मैंने कहा. बट व्हीकल फाइनेंस का जो इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ है अभी करंटली मॉडरेट है. ओके, सो दे हैव ग्रोन एट अ 13%, विच इज ऑल्सो गुड. बट ओवरऑल इनका जो एस्टिमेशन है 2028 के लिए, देर इज मोस्टली 4, 5 और 6% से व्हीकल फाइनेंस में जाएगा. बिकॉज व्हीकल फाइनेंस करना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, बट पॉसिबल है बिकॉज इंडिया का इकोनॉमिक ग्रो कर रहा है. यहाँ पे भी आप देखो, दे आर प्रोजेक्टिंग डोमेस्टिक व्हीकल्स जो है वो 5-6% के अप्रोक्सीमेटली ग्रो करेंगे ओवर नेक्स्ट 3 to 4 years. बट इंटरेस्टिंग चीज आती है व्हेन वी लुक इनटू अदर प्रोडक्ट्स. सी इनके 1600 ब्रांचेस है. सो द बेस्ट पार्ट इज once they have this network of this 1600 branches, now any new product that they launch, like currently they are giving vehicle finance, they are giving personal loan, they are giving business loan, they are giving SME loan, they are giving secured loans. Okay, so any new product, example abhi they have started with gold loan. So any new product that they launch, they can easily sell across this 1600 branches or immediately pan India में इनका presence रैपिडली होता है. इसके कारण ये कंपनी जो है कभी when they launch a new product, they do a bumper move in a stock. So this is something we need to understand. Okay, beyond vehicle finance, I'll tell you what is interesting is, yes, loan against property. Now if you see, because there are many government initiatives, okay, which is happening, because of which this is a segment which I see will grow extensively. Because if you see in the last 4 to 5 years itself, there is a 49% CAGR growth, okay, of disbursement. So all this disbursement which they have done, like right now there is 17,000 crore that they have disbursed, compared to what they started with, like 3,627 crore. This is a huge growth in disbursement, and all this disbursement that they have done, that will reflect as an income आने वाले 2027, 2026, 2027, 2028. ये जो डिसबर्समेंट क्या है, ये रीपेमेंट भी होगा आने वाले कमिंग टाइम में. So that's where they start earning, because their initial disbursement was low. Okay, so their earning was low, like 3,000 crore of if they are disbursing, उसके ऊपर का proportionate interest they will earn in this one. But now if you see, now they have disbursed 17,000 crore. तो next year का जो income होगा, that will be much higher. Next year it will be much higher, because then if they continue disbursing with the same proportion, the following on income will be higher and higher. So this is an interesting thing to note in the asset-based model of how the loan mechanism works. Same thing is applying over here also on home loans also, where if you see, they have grown by close to 37%. Here also on a home loan, what we need to understand is there is a huge government thrust, okay, on housing for all. And that's where the booking are expected to go by. That in the FY25, they have seen like 22 to 24% growth. But here also the same thing would apply. Now the same 7,000 which we saw for personal loan, this could go to say 17,000. And again, because they are disbursing 17,000, next year 2027 will see a massive interest income that they would get out of this particular disbursement. So that's a very simple model, and a simplest way to understand how they really make money. Again, over here, if you see, under home loan, they are having 49% income growth. All right, so that's a short video about this company. I have really liked this company a lot. If I give you some technical input also, if you see on month basis, this stock is just growing. There is no stop on this particular stock. Okay, in 2021 year, we had a stagnancy. How much this stock fell? If you see, market fell by 34%. This stock fell by only 17%. Like from rock bottom, it has already grown by 9x. But definitely, that being said, there is no stoppage. In fact, recent correction from January or September onwards, भी जो Indian market में sell off आया है, from then market has not recovered, but this stock has already recovered and crossed its stop. So we can see there is a strong strength. अभी market peak में है, so there might be a possibility, there might be some correction that even I am seeing. But if I get it somewhere over here, to accumulate as a support point, this is the best point to buy. Okay. And again, this is not a recommendation. This is just my analysis, which I'm sharing with you. So do like, subscribe to this particular channel. I'll be sharing many more stock recommendation videos, suggestions as a knowledge session of how you could really look at different asset classes and different investment. So do like, comment which particular stock you would want to know about. I will put my viewpoint to it. Subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.